All right, Lillian, congratulations on being February's Member of the Month.
Thank you.
And so we're going to just ask you a couple questions, let everyone get to know you a little bit better.
Hi, TCF family. I'm so excited. Such an honor. I love you guys.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You might want to stop watching.
Yes. But so to start off, just kind of what is your occupation?
I am a retired ballerina, and now I work for my husband, and I'm a mom and a wife.
Nice. I know Patrick said earlier that you take care of your two beautiful kids, right?
I do. That's the hardest job ever.
And then what's your usual class time at
9:30.
9:30?
Sometimes 8:30 if Brandon's not at school, but I'm a 9:30 girl.
Nice. Awesome. Do you enjoy the 9:30 class?
I love my 9:30. It's my class.
I was about to say good answer. If you said no.
9:30.
And then so kind of getting into your background, like what's your fitness story? How long have you been doing CrossFit?
This last January 2nd, was 2 years. So 2 years
Nice.
and a month. Before that, I had never done anything that was any kind of like workout routine. After I retired back in May of 2017, I have a treadmill at home. So I obviously wanted to stay in shape. So I was very good about getting up there every day, at least five times a week. And I'd walk for, 20, 30 minutes, and I had like little 5-pound dumbbells that I would just do some.
Just walk around?
Just walk around with little 5-pound dumbbells. I do some sit-ups and stuff, but before that, I was never a member of a gym or never did anything physical. Until I got here, I never held a barbell or nothing.
Well, I mean, you probably didn't have to when you were a ballerina
Absolutely.
and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you probably didn't have the time necessarily. Nice, that's awesome. And then so, what was your ballet career like? So I know I'm not super familiar with it. Like what I guess all went into becoming a ballerina and all that whole process.
Well, I started when I was 3. Never stopped. I left home at 14 to boarding school just for dancing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went to North Carolina School of the Arts, graduated from there, and then got a job right after high school dancing in Orlando. I was with Orlando Ballet for 2 years, and then I came here to Carolina Ballet, and I was with them for 19 years.
Nice.
That's all I've done is dance my whole life.
So it's like, was it like you were ahead of your class when you were like younger, and then that's why you kind of went to the School of Arts and stuff like that, or was it just like you just really wanted to be a ballerina?
I just really wanted to be a ballerina. I pretty much had everything that I could get out of my dance teacher. I had been with her since I was 3 years old, and so I just felt like I needed to move past that. Like I just wanted to go away and like just mentally
see what else is out there.
Yeah, and it was hard. I was 14, and of course, kids just want to go out. They want to go to the movies. They want to, and I just had to be very focused. I couldn't do any of that stuff. I just wanted to be around people too that mentally just wanted the same thing as I did.
Yeah.
And just push myself, and it'd be easier for me to just maintain myself motivated and just grow. I just wanted to kind of get out there and see what the ballet world was like.
Nice. So do you I guess do you kind of miss doing ballet full time? Do you miss
I miss ballet every day. I mean, I miss the fans, the glamour, the glitz, the costumes, the lights. I mean, I was fortunate. I think every little girl at one point thinks, I want to be a ballerina when I grow up. And I was so fortunate that I was able to do it. And I had a great career. I was very blessed with all of my parts, with my roles. And yeah, I miss it every day. It wasn't an easy decision to retire, but it's not something that I could do forever.
Right.
And I kind of wanted to retire when I was still on the high, as opposed to just getting older and then people saying she needs to get off the stage.
That little
get
girl,
her
she
off.
needs
Yeah,
to.
she's done. So it was a hard decision, but yeah, I miss it every day. But I feel like people always make fun of me because I come in dressed up and with my jewelry and stuff like that. I feel like I have found another stage, though. I feel like this now is my stage.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy this as much. It's like, I love it. I love this place.
I guess what are some of the differences and similarities between the two? So you
complete polar opposites.
complete polar opposite.
I mean, dancing was all like. My biggest thing was turn out and turn in.
Oh, with your
like,
feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Ballet was all out. Everything that we did was turned out. You could never turn in. And coming here, trying to do squats and stuff. I mean, turn it. It was like so weird to me. I mean, that was a very big challenge. And again, like even just physically, I was, my career, I needed to be long and thin and sleek muscles, and I came here and all I want to do is like look like Lisa. I mean, and Nicole, I mean, like these women, they're just, I don't know, I want to look different now. I want to like be muscular, and I want to be thicker, and just, not that image that I had to be my entire life. So physically it was different, like pose wise it's different. I think similarity is just mentally it was, you have to commit, you have to kind of know that you want to do it and push through it, and mentally have to like push yourself. I think mentally and physically, I mean, they're both physically just completely different kinds of stamina, and I don't know.
But I guess what's the biggest difference between the two? Like, is it, you think it's just like body image between the two, or do you think it's just like the overall, like one is all about positions and holding positions and things like that, and then the other one's like you want to be in good positions, but it's all about kind of like continuous moving and stuff like that?
Yes, physically completely different. Stamina wise it's different too. I feel like we danced for a longer period, like we're on stage for a longer period, and it's more extended, but it's not the rush like it is here. Sometimes working out here for 7 minutes is a lot more intense than it is me doing a 20-minute piece, because there's different kinds of rest that you can do. Sometimes you're just, I don't know, everything about ballet and CrossFit is completely different. I mean, it's not, I had to be so smooth and so like slow and just beautiful, and he's like, go. I mean, my face is sometimes, that did not happen in ballet.
So, yeah, that's when people would be like, oh my God, that Lillian girl just...
Yes, she needs to get off the stage. when your face starts looking like it hurts, you need to stop.
Yeah.
And here it's the other way around. The more faces you make, the better it is. You're working really hard.
The more fun it is,
right? The more fun it is.
That's awesome. And so do you think there's like really any similarities? You keep saying that there's like a whole, like it's completely different.
I think just mentally, it's just like mentally wanting to do it so bad, like, sorry.
No, you're good.
My phone. I'm so popular. Yeah, just, where was I?
Is there
mentally,
any similar?
Yes, mentally just getting yourself prepared. Like if dancing, you didn't get a lot of money. I mean, you dance and you become a ballerina because you want to. I mean, you just love it. It's a passion. It was, all I ever wanted to do. So you have to be passionate and you have to want to do it in order to wake up and put your body through dancing 8 hours a day and theaters. And I feel like this is the same way. Mentally, I come in here and I have to mentally prepare myself that this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have to ride the bike today, which I do not like doing, but I mentally have to push myself. I love you. I love you.
Exactly. And everyone's loving the workout for today, all the bike. But so,
the bike.
So I guess since starting CrossFit, what has been like your, what achievement are you most proud of?
I think, well, there was this open when I did the clean and jerk for 95 pounds. Never in my life I thought I would lift 95 pounds. Never. I think it's that. I think that I kind of went for it, like being so naive to weights and hanging from a bar. Like I never thought I would hang from a bar. Like I just, even a rope, like I never thought I would ever in my life do anything like this. And I just kind of jumped into it, and I'm proud that I'm not scared of it anymore. Like I feel more comfortable putting a bar over my head. I'm starting to drop them.
It's still the halfway down, and then it's like, ah!
But yeah, I feel like I'm getting more comfortable to be able to And I think that, to me, is my biggest accomplishment, because I never thought I'd be this person. I never thought that I would want to lift weights and have muscles, and it just never crossed my mind. My entire career was just so different. And so I'm proud of just being here. I'm proud that I can hang from a bar, and I'm getting blisters.
Just the little things. Yeah. So it's almost like, it sounds like it's almost like the mind shift of like you're going from this having to be like this super, like you were talking about, like long, elegant person, to then just kind of like a almost yeah. Just,
now I'm.
It's almost like that complete mind shift. That's awesome. And then so what you kind of touched on this a little bit. What are some things that you thought were never possible before, but you were able to do now? You were talking about hanging from a bar.
Yep.
I mean, I know we're working on your toes to bar right now, working on your pull-ups. So I mean, doing things, not just hanging from the bar, but doing things on the bar. Or some other things? And you talk about the clean and jerk.
I think everything. Like I said, I mean, I just never, even the rower. I mean, I had never in my life sat on a rower, or I think all of it was so new to me. A wah-bah, a squat, I mean, I had just really never done any of that stuff. And I still do feel more comfortable when we do workouts that it's just body, like weight, like just sit-ups, or, stuff that is just with your body, as opposed to a bar, weights or stuff like that, just because, again, I had never done it before. But I think, I don't know, just this place, the family that I have become, this is the 1 hour I look forward to every day, you know, just to get myself physically active and in shape. And the people that I have met here is just, I don't know what I would do without them. I don't know where they were my whole life. How did I live without all my people, my TCF people? And
we really appreciate it when you come into the classes and all that. It always makes it
so loud.
Really interesting.
Interesting, that's a good
interesting.
Word. Okay.
All encompassing.
Aaron says I'm special.
Exactly. And then what are you're talking about the people that you've met within CrossFit, your family that you've met within CrossFit. What are some other positive impacts that you've seen from CrossFit?
I think, again, physically, I love where I'm getting to, I still have so much work to do, but I mean, I have physically just changed so much from the dancer figure that I was. And I'm learning to love it. I'm learning to accept it, and I look forward to getting bigger and bigger. And my family, this place is just, it was from the first day that I walked in, I was so nervous. I'll never forget that January 2nd, after I had done my elements class, and I was all alone in my little bubble, which we all know I like. And
your little mat over
my
there.
Little mat, my little spaces. I'm weird. But when I walked in here, I mean, from that day, everybody was just so welcoming, and so just, there's just something special about this place and the people and the coach. I mean, it's just, it's wonderful. Everything about it. I think, physically and then family-wise, my friends is the most impacting for me.
Nice. And that's good that, I mean, you're seeing things other than just improving your fitness, stuff like that. You're seeing the community aspect that we're really striving for here, and the family aspect.
Even when I don't want to do it, they make me. It's kind of somehow, you make me. Aren't you going to drop that box for me?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it that, you too, I love it that nobody's scared to push us, to make us go outside of that comfort zone, because I am one that is kind of still so scared of it and still so new with it. I feel that I try to go lighter, or I try not to go as hard because I'm just trying to be careful, and nobody's afraid of saying, no, go higher, you can do it. And that right there is also so encouraging. I'll never forget, I told my girls this, in the career I came from, it was also negative. There was nobody really wanted you to be successful, because everybody wanted your parts, everybody wants your roles, everybody wants,
So it's very
put glass in your point shoes so that you can't go, that kind of stuff. It was very, and I'll never forget being here and these women cheering for me. And I remember the first time I actually went, yeah, and I go, oh my God, I'm being positive. Like, I'm actually, like, people really want you to do great here as opposed to not. So that right there was one of the most incredible moments for me, to have people really support you and want you to do your best, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, we all understand what we're going through, and so, I mean, you just want...
Yeah, right? We're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, you understand how bad that person is feeling at that point in time, but you know how good they're going to feel afterwards when they do try that more difficult thing. Or, like, for example, what's popping in my head right now is with, like, your pull-ups or like with your toes bar, lowering that box a little bit more, or trying to get your feet up a little bit more, even though I know you don't want to. I can physically see that it looks really easy for you, and you're going to get something more out of it if we make it a little bit more difficult for you.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you push me. I do.
Yeah. And then, so what would you say to yourself, I guess, 1 year ago from today?
Why am I doing this? What am I doing? That's what I tell myself every day. I see the workout. Why do I do this to myself? But then I'm like so happy. I don't know. A year ago, I would say, quit. You need to stop doing this. This is crazy. But I fall in love with it every day. Every day it's brand new. It's exciting. I don't know what I would tell myself a year ago. Keep going. I don't know.
Just keep going?
Yeah, just keep going.
Because every day is a different experience, especially with the 9:30 class.
What are you saying, Joe?
Nothing. All right, so moving on.
We're special people, okay?
And then just to finish it off, so kind of like a funny question, and something that I'm kind of curious about: how many people have pictures or paintings of you? Because I've heard a couple occasions of was it a dentist's office or something like that? Some sort of doctor's office that has a painting of you, and then
Ballet Orthopedic has one.
Yeah, and then you sent me like a picture for your Member of the Month picture. It's like a magazine photo. You mentioned today that you had like 3 different magazine covers. Like, how many people or how many photos or paintings of you are out there? Do you know?
I don't know. Like, a lot.
A lot?
There's a lot. Yeah. I mean, it was a 19-year career, and I was fortunate to be their principal dancer. So, yeah, I've done a lot of magazine covers, a lot of shoots, and a lot of paintings have been made of me.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the first time, like, Jess came in, she said, I forget even how it came up. Or no, I think they like went to a ballet with you or something like that, and then like they were like everyone was like taking pictures with you. Oh my God, Lillian, can you sign this for me? And then they were like,
I was a little of a celebrity back in the day. That's why I need so much attention here. Don't you want my autograph?
Yeah, can I please have your autograph?
I will give you my autograph, Joe.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Lillian, for doing the interview, and congratulations on being February's Member of the Month.
Thank you. Bye, TCF family. Oh.